Chabacano Cookbook, Scene 1, Take 1.
Hola! Buenas! I'm Kiko Miranda. Join me as we embark on a culinary journey, rediscovering classic Chabacano dishes and giving them a modern twist. Venia! Kusikita! This is the Chabacano Cookbook. Chabacano cuisine is more than just a medley of flavors. It is our history, our identity, a testament to our resilience and creativity. So, why this show? Because it's time that Chabacano cuisine gets the recognition it deserves. We are here to uncover our culinary roots, celebrate our tradition, and take Chabacano cuisine to greater heights. Together, let's savor the legacy and reimagine the future of Chabacano cuisine. For today's episode, we will be cooking Callos de Andalucia, a hearty and steamy stew originating from the Andalusian region of Spain and embraced by generations of Chabacano family. This recipe is taken from the coffee table history book Zamboanga Hermosa, Memories of Old Town, edited and planned by Antonio Orendain II. Now for the ingredients. The highlight of Callos de Andalucia is the tender ox tripe. Now this ox tripe has already been cleaned and has already been stewed in vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, and onions for around 1 hour. So what you'll do is you'll just have to slice the ox tripe into strips, around half-inch strips. Usually ox tripe takes around 3 to 4 hours to tenderize, but if you have a pressure cooker, you can just pressure cook it for around 1 hour. The next ingredient is 3 pieces of chorizo Bilbao. Now, chorizo Bilbao is a very Spanish sausage. It has this smoky, deep smoky flavor that I love, and it gives a different kind of depth in terms of flavor for our callos. Next ingredient are 3 pieces of your choice of sausage. For this, we're using smoked hamonado sausages. This is my first time cooking Callos de Andalucia. When I was starting to research about Chabacano cuisine, this was the first recipe in that book, Zamboanga Hermosa, the Callos de Andalucia. And a lot of the old families in Zamboanga would often prepare callos in special occasions like fiestas, birthdays, even Christmas. Next ingredients are 5 cloves of garlic and 1 medium onion. Well, one of the reasons why I decided to start the Chabacano Cookbook is that I'd like to, again, bring the spotlight to Chabacano cuisine. Oftentimes, visitors or tourists, when they come to Zamboanga or when they write about Zamboanga or Chabacano cuisine, they often misappropriate Chabacano cuisine to Moro cuisine or even Bisaya cuisine. And that's something that I think that needs to be corrected. And now we're ready to cook. So first, let's saute our aromatics in olive oil. After sauteing your onions and garlic, we can now start putting in your sausages. We'll start with the smoked chorizo, the chorizo de Bilbao, together with its oil. Just allow it to sit for a moment until it slowly browns. Masarap sa mga sausages at callos kapag may konting tutong. No? So that's how I like my sausages and chorizos. So after a few minutes, maybe around 2 to 3 minutes of sauteing the sausages, you can now put your bell pepper. And after a minute or 2, you can add now your tomato paste. And just allow it to cook around 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes, you can now put your tomato sauce. This is around 2 cups of tomato sauce. After the tomato sauce, you can put the broth where you boiled the ox tripe. But if you did not save the broth, you can just use pork cubes. This is 2 cups of pork cubes. And then just deglaze it. After 3 minutes of letting the tomato sauce and tomato paste and all the other ingredients release its flavor, let's add all the other ingredients. First, let's add the olives, and I will include the juice of the olives. Add your garbanzos. And finally, the ox tripe. So just place everything in and mix them all together. This is how I remember callos when my father used to prepare this way back when we were young. No? It's filled with the meat, the olives, the garbanzos, no, the sausages. Very hearty stew. And I remember during fiestas when I visit like my classmates or my relatives or my friends, callos will always be on the menu. So just put all the ingredients in, just mix them well together, and then to taste, you just have to add a little bit of salt and some black pepper. Some they like to add chili flakes if they like a little spice. You can also do that. Chabacano love spicy food. But for this, I'll not put any chilies. So once all the ingredients are in, we will just allow the callos to simmer around 3 to 5 minutes, and then it's ready to serve. What? Taste test!
Hi!
Introduce yourselves muna
Ay,
bago
sorry.
kumain.
Sabi mo.
Na-excite kami kumain.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. I am the production designer for this series.
I'm Mohan, one of the camera operators.
I'm Ethan, social media manager. What are your immediate thoughts?
Very Chabacano. Like, flavor profile. Chabacano, like, hearty, flavorful, maasim because of the tomatoes, and then rich. Yan talaga yung trademark ng Chabacano food for me.
Well, sa akin, to be honest, first time ko talaga like kumain nito, callos, am I right? It's definitely close sa mga other counterparts na I think, like caldereta and afritada. And meron siyang like distinct, very different like flavor. And di ko alam galing saan yun, but masarap siya.
Tomatoes,
Yeah,
probably.
probably, yeah.
First bite, lasang-lasa mo na agad yung sauce niya. Parang may punch siya. Parang medyo may kilig. Dahil sa dahil sa asim. Sana all sa pagkain kinikilig. Ayun. So, how would you rate this dish?
I give this dish 9.
8.7. Kulang na lang talaga mainit na kanin, guys. Promise.
I rate this 8.5.
Thank you for watching our first episode of the Chabacano Cookbook. Please show us some support by liking and sharing this video. If you have any Chabacano cuisine that you would want us to feature, comment below. This has been Kiko Miranda, your Chabacano home cook.